Hey, shalom to all the family of the earth at this time, especially to the nation of Yada, Israel, Yah at this time. May the peace of Yah be with each and every one of you, brothers and sisters. May the peace of Yah come upon you. Yes, I titled this African Kings is Waking Up at this time, brothers and sisters. Yes, and rightfully so, because the scripture describes them as kings as well. Yes, and kings that will come to help us and aid us when we get back home, brothers and sisters. Yes, and so, brothers and sisters, in America today, this is y'all news, by the way, y'all are talking to at this time, and what they call Martin Luther King birthday, what they celebrate at this time of the year, brothers and sisters. But this is not a video to reverence him in any way, brothers and sisters, because he did not stand for our people, brothers and sisters. He wasn't chosen by Yah to bring forth the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. Him or Malcolm X, brothers and sisters, they did not know the ways of Yah, or were not moved or inspired to bring forth this word of Yah. Because if they did, they would have brought it forth. Yes, because the name of Yah always been in existence. Even our ancestors came with Kumbaya. They did not take these things to heart, brothers and sisters. The mind wasn't open to these things, so they did not get the true teaching at that day. This is the reality from the records we have in the count of all of these speeches, brothers and sisters. And so I'm concentrating on at this time, I want you to concentrate on what's going on in Africa, because a very significant thing going on in Africa, with the leaders and how they are transforming their mind, and some of them incorporating some of the elements of the laws of Yah. It said in Africa and Angola, ban Islam altogether. And it said all the mosques of Islam must be destroyed in Angola. Because they know this religion is what destroying their people there as well in Angola. And so, and what we have in Uganda, this other king is bringing forth a kingdom of their own, is bringing forth an anti-homosexual bill. I heard they did not pass this bill, but there was influence not to pass this bill, but they want to, and to kill this gay activity what's going on there. Yes, that is tripling their nation, and that they're bringing abomination to the earth and to their nation. They see this. I'm going to read to you the law of Yah that will prohibit the children of Israel to participate in the acts, abominable acts, that the Hamites been doing for a long period of time, the ones, especially the ones in Canaan. And why the seven nations got thrown out of the land of Canaan at that time, because they was practicing all the abominable acts. I didn't say all of the Hamite sect, but the ones at that time was practicing this act, abominable act, unnatural act. And so, brothers, I'm reading a little bit of information. I'm reading from my notes. I'm going to have to at this time for a minute. It's okay. I have, you be ready. Okay, say in 2019. Not 2019. Excuse me. In 2009, it's a Great Britain and other European nations threatened to withdraw aid to Uganda, which relies on millions of dollars from international community. So we have this infiltration of Great Britain and the European and influence of the European nations threaten to withdraw aid, money, for this country if they enact this and approve this bill, this law, and put it into effect to kill homosexuals. The ones who get caught in doing this particular crime. because it's a sin of Yah. Brothers and sisters, I'm about to call the brother back. He just called me. So this is a great sin. I'm going to read it in Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22 to 29. And so they want to stand up for this act. And the reason why they didn't pass this bill, that you search these things out, you can see influence by outside nation. Once again, brothers and sisters, a lot of people don't know these things, what goes on behind the scene. And by doing so, they help destroy their own nation for this money. Money is not that important, because they got other means to survive. But they depend. See, when you depend on the enemy for aid, that's a great downfall. Then you see how this influence coming from an outside force that want the destruction of the Hamite nation. And the Hamite nation, and I plead to that president you got to cut these people off at some point. You should cut them off now, for coming against the creator of the heaven and the earth. You've been surviving without the European people, and you can survive again without the European people. You don't need their aid. That's why I heard they killed Gaddafi, because he tried to separate his nation from and be independent from this European nation, and they hated that. And so they went in to destroy this one. Brothers and sisters, that's obvious. All these facts is true. We got to stop being blind people to what reality. We got to accept reality what it is, and don't go for the okie doke what the government put on the table. These people is against y'all. Yes, these European people over there in Great Britain and all the other European is out to destroy this earth. Many as possible, brothers and sisters. They is not for the benefit of mankind. They will give you billions and trillions of dollars to destroy yourself. And with their ultimate goal is to have a one-world order, which we're going to come to a flop. Because now all y'all going to step in. When all y'all step in and shows greater power, their fall going to come quicker. So I plead to the Hamite nation, the one they call Africa, that have all the over 56 nations I heard, to stop falling for the European trick. Don't let money destroy you. Don't let money separate your people and your nation. Don't let nothing to divide. That's their greatest strategy, to conquer by division. Even that go on with the Hebrew people in America and throughout this earth at this time, the division. They give you all kinds of false doctrine. They hit you with religion heavy. That all religions are false anyway. And they even give you a mixture of names and say this is the creator name, that's the creator name. They gave you the four tetragrammaton. They gave you a fake Messiah. Not even real at all. You can call them black or white. There never was anyone who ever came to die for your sins, brothers and sisters. They hung on his stake. Then when in heaven, you got to know these things, brothers and sisters. As I go to Leviticus to read you the law of Yah at this time, that is very important. That this law, you should not allow money to influence you away from obeying Yah. That'll be your downfall, Uganda. To accept this bribe, but keep killing your people and spread all kinds of manner of disease that will be to the destruction, aid to the destruction of your people, that bring forth confusion. Yes, the European people doing this, don't think these people are so loving and caring and considering. When they do all of this stuff in the back door, but it's open now, brothers and sisters, they can't hide. With the aid of the internet, these facts is getting put up real fast so you can see these things. Who doing these things? Who doing these things behind the scene? Why? What is altering these people's minds and causing them to change a perfect law and to accept some homosexuality in a nation, brother and sister, for money? And they say, oh, this money, we need this money. You really don't need that money, brother, when it's poison money. Right here, if you got the translation, you can see it like the way I read it. The Living Bible, paraphrase translation. It says, homosexuality is abomination, forbidden, for it is a enormous sin. You see that? It says, a man should not have sexual intercourse with any female animal. You see that? That's defiling himself. And a woman must never give herself to a male animal to mate with it. That is a terrible perversion. It said, do not defile yourself in any of these ways, for these are the things that the heathens done, and because they do them, I am going to cast them out from the land in which you are going. See, this took place in that time period. See, this is nothing new. It said that the entire country is defiled with this kind of activity. You see that? That is why I am punishing the people living there. Well, I say this to the Hammer, why do you want to go back and get this punishment on yourself from the Almighty Yah? When you have an opportunity to escape this, don't let money get you. Don't let that European snake devil get you. Withdraw from him. And now y'all make sure this enemy will withdraw from you. It said, and the entire country is defiled with this kind of activity. That is why I am punishing the people living there. That's why they had their military force. They try to inflict you pain on and fear. Don't let them fear you. You way outnumber the Americans and the European people in your land. You got to unite. You got to stop killing each other. You got to uproot these people out of your land, because the true Hebrew people is coming back home again. These are the facts of y'all, brothers and sisters. There ain't nothing in the world going to stop this. It said right here, because the laws of Yah will stand forever. And that's why he told the Hebrew people, guard the ways of Yah. He told Abraham this, to pass it down to your children. And that's our responsibility, to guard the ways of Yah. And let the world know homosexuality is an abomination. It's an enormous sin against all Adam kind. It's unnatural. Even animal bestiality is unnatural. Right here it says, this is why I am punishing the people living there. And I will throw them out of the land. You see that? That's why y'all threw the Canaanites out of the land. That's why this land don't belong to Palestine no longer. Once y'all reject, because all the earth is of Yah, the Most High, the creator of heaven and earth, the Bara. And he gave it to the children of Israel, Yah, forever, to possess, because of the enormous sins of the Canaanites and all the people and the Amorites and all those who dwell there among them in that area. He said, I am punishing the people living there and will throw them out of the land. He said, you must strictly obey all my laws and ordinances, and you must not do any of these abominable things. These laws apply both to you and who are born in the nation of Yezreel Yah, and a foreigner living among you. See, these are the laws of Yah, brothers and sisters. And these are the laws of Yah say he's going to renew again. Because our ancestors came in and did some of the abominable things. I'm trying to get my light. Did some of the abominable things. They did some of the abominable things, brothers and sisters. They did some of the abominable things. And that's why we are put them out of the land. And that's why we are scattered for punishment. And then he said he's going to redeem us and clean us up in the wilderness and bring us back home. Right here, see, he said, this applies to both you and who are born in the nation of Israel, Yah, to to the foreigners living among you. Yes, all these abominations have been done continuously by the people of the land, where I am taking you. And the land is defiled. You saw the land became unclean because they did the things continuously, non-stop. So I had to remove them, and he removed them by us. It said, do not do these things, or I will throw you out of the land. You see that? Our people did them things, and our y'all threw us out the land. Our y'all don't play around, brothers and sisters, with the laws. There's no exception to the rule. And so right now, I warn Uganda, once again, to reject this European Union. Reject their money. Don't let the things, y'all got more than enough for you. Because receiving their money come with death. So right here, it said, do not do these things, as I will throw you out of the land. Just as I will throw out the nation that live there now. It said, whoever does any of these terrible deeds shall be excommunicated from the nation. You see that? So be very sure to obey my laws, and do not practice any of the horrible customs. Do not defile yourself with the evil deeds of those living in the land where you are going. For I am Yah, your Barak. See, these are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. These are the words of Yah we must uphold. These are the words of Yah we must guard and protect with all our being, all our might and strength. There's no excuse for these acts, brothers and sisters. But our Yah say you will be excommunicated from our nation. And with that, that's all I have to say, brothers and sisters. It's your choice what you want and what you choose. Shalom to those who trust in the every words of Yah.